Pod. I apologize that we missed the past 2 weeks. It was because Charles was getting himself shackled.
Got to. That's perfectly in theme, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That caught me off guard. What's up, guys? Today, we got a good one, buddy. As always. All right.
Catch up.
We do got to catch up. We got some Week 12 recap. We're a little late, sorry. A very special update, which you'll figure out soon. Some quote-unquote hot takes, because I really don't know how hot mine are, to be honest with you anymore. Some college football by this beautiful guy next to me. And
see, we go off of my screen recording, so you just pointed the wrong way.
this beautiful guy next to me. Some Week 13 NFL predictions, and finally end with a top 5 snake draft that, to be honest, might bring back some nightmares, buddy.
Yeah.
But first, as always, let's start with the positive and the negative of, well, really the last couple weeks with mine. So I guess I'll just go first then. Just lead it off.
Okay.
So I got married. Boom. That's my positive. It was just an awesome time, and I remember the night, which is cool. I don't know if Zach does, but it was sweet. It was just it was
95% of it.
That's good then. That's all. That's good enough for me, dude. No, it was a perfect night. It goes by quick though. Holy hell. Just for anybody, future reference, if you're watching this and you're getting married soon or at any point, it goes by fast. So just enjoy it. And I think we did a good job at it. But man,
wait till you say,
it was quick.
Holy shit! Our anniversaries next week.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a year. That was quick. Yeah. I guess you're right. What you got, buddy?
Well, I'll start with my positive as well. My positive is Zay Flowers. Double positive. One, because he's the reason I won fantasy football by 1.5. And if you saw the end of the game, you know how crazy it was that I won that fantasy football match.
Absolutely insane. But yeah, go ahead.
But the other positive is his touchdown celebrations. He had 2 touchdowns. One of them he threw a bouquet because his name's Zay Flowers. That was awesome. I liked it. And the second one, the PK, was awesome.
That PK was sweet,
yeah.
dude.
He probably would have missed if it was an actual penalty kick, but
100%. No, the reaction of everybody else around him too was perfect. That was an awesome, probably one of the best ones all year. So yeah, I'll give you that. That was fantastic, dude. Well, what's your negative, buddy?
My negative, Charles, is you.
Toxic. Okay.
My negative is because I won my fantasy football matchup this past week, but Charles tried to make me lose because he wants to try to take my playoff spot.
This is just not true.
He did a terrible trade of Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Javonte Williams, all to get Alvin Kamara.
Dude, I was desperate for an RB1.
He traded with the person that I was facing, and it had to be to try to make me lose. There's
no, it wasn't. I honestly didn't realize you were about to play each other, and I just needed to get an RB1. Sorry, pal. Okay. Jeez, dude. This is all I'm gonna hear. I beat you in the other league. I don't care. Nope. Moving on.
I'm making playoffs in both. You're not.
I could still make it in both. Okay.
You're
in, and you're technically in right now in both. I'm right on the outside. I'm on the bubble. I can make it in.
That bubble.
No. We're popping that bubble. We're getting in there. My negative of the week was PC issues. Chance, although he's a small dog, he's a pretty hefty little boy. And when he gets riled up and excited, he starts to run around and do some crazy stuff. And Chance, while in his full-blown excitement, knocked over my PC. And it didn't even fall all the way down, but it just kind of hit to the side. And my CPU was just broken. Like, basically, my fan broke. My CPU ended up breaking. My motherboard ended up just breaking. So I had to spend a lot of money, unfortunately, just to be able to not only be on my computer, but to do this too, which was partly the reason we weren't able to do this last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to be back. Let's just leave it at that. And I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I had to spend a whole bunch of money for that. But we're happy, dude, because it's working and it's better now, and we're back. And so, you know what? Positive. Not even a negative anymore. It's positive, dude.
Let's get into
it.
All right.
Let's do it, dude. Week 12, there was some good games, dude. I mean, bad ones, but some good ones too. Week 12 recap, starting with probably one of the biggest surprises of the week. Well, maybe to some people, but Packers 29 on Thanksgiving, Lions 22. What do you got, buddy? What do you think?
I mean, the Lions got down so fast that they really couldn't get their running backs going consistently. But I mean, it's just really the turnovers got to stop for the Lions.
Yeah.
There's no way they should have lost this game. Credit to fuck the Packers.
Whoa! I knew you were gonna do that.
But yeah, Lions got to fix it. I'm not very high on the Lions anymore, to be honest.
I don't want to completely jump off the whole Lions bandwagon, but I do have a take later on that you'll probably agree with me with. I think we're on the same page now. Yeah, we'll just move on. I think the Packers did a good job finally putting a full game together. I'll give them that. Lions really just blew it themselves. A lot of turnovers. That any good team, you can only turn the ball over so much, and we've seen it happen with a lot of good teams this year. So, yeah, just losing games they shouldn't lose. Second one, buddy, I bet you're happy about this one. Keep the left hand down, though, because, well, for you, this worked perfectly. But Commanders 10, Cowboys 45 on just an absolute montage of highlights for the Cowboys. I mean, it was just a boring game. It was a great game, but it was boring if you wanted a good game. Okay, go ahead, take it away, buddy.
This is like, say whatever you want about the Cowboys in the postseason, but they get 1 or 2 wins like this a year that are just like no one ever wins like they do. Like, this is just absolute domination, literally setting history at one point in the game. It's just insane. They win in all phases. They dominate in all phases. And, like, I love this team right now, honestly. I can't remember I've liked the Cowboys team as much as I like them this year. But on the other side, easy stretch of games. We're about to go into a really rough patch of games, so we'll see how I feel about them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, this is a massive part of the year for you guys. I hate that I'm saying this, but like, I'm a Cowboys fan right now. Like, I'm enjoying. Maybe it's just I like the team.
Yeah, here we go.
I mean, that's just something exciting too, dude. Anytime someone starts us, it's so awesome. Okay, and Dak's just been playing like a dog, and I said it. I think a couple weeks ago, last time we did it, like, should be in the MVP conversation, and I think he's just solidifying it every single week. Obviously, you guys have a way harder schedule to end the season for the most part. Well, no, you do, because you played. Yeah, you guys still have Eagles. You guys got Bills too. 49ers,
Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Seahawks.
I mean, oh yeah, you already played 49. Yeah, I mean, Seattle, we'll see, but those other three are pretty tough. So, it's going to be important. But yeah, dude, this Cowboys team is crazy good. You guys have done it more than once this year too, where you've just completely dominated a team in every single phase, and then basically just played. I mean, it's happened like 5 times for you guys this year where your backups are playing like the whole fourth quarter. It's kind of insane.
People say, "Oh, you're just beating bad teams," but we're winning the way that we should be winning. We're not even keeping it close. Dak's playing like the best quarterback in the league right now. Deron Bland setting records. Micah's tied for the favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year right now. Like,
which Deron Bland should be up there. I don't understand that. It's so hard to
complain about it right now. So
yeah. No, I agree with you. That's another thing too. Like, Deron Bland just broke a crazy ass record, and we're 12 weeks into the season. Unbelievable. That guy is insane.
Yeah.
Should be Defensive Player of the Year. He should be up there at least. I don't understand why he's not. I don't understand how they put Trayvon Diggs in that conversation a few years back, and you can't put Bland, who's doing even more impressive things than Diggs did, a while back. But which Cowboys also. You guys got a damn good cornerback coach.
Well, you think about it. 2 of the top 4 favorites for Defensive Player of the Year right now are Cowboys, and that is fucking awesome.
Should be. You guys' defense is absolutely insane. And I know we're getting to the harder part of the schedules now, so we'll kind of see how it ends up. But
this is where
I think you guys are really good.
This is where Dak can win MVP. This is where Micah or Deron can win Defensive Player of the Year. So if they want the award, it's in front of them.
Yeah, I believe this team is legitimately good. I don't think there's like a doubt in my mind. I know people will do, it's the Cowboys, they do this, blah, 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 blah. But like, you guys are good. You guys got a lot of good players and a lot of people, like a lot of injuries that you guys have been able to cover up. So it's impressive. It's really impressive. All right, dude. On to the next one. You got anything else?
Nope.
On to the next one. God, I hate that I agree with you right now. And damn it. Okay. 49ers 31, Seattle 13. I mean, it was kind of a game, but yeah, go ahead, dude.
I mean, the scores that if you told me this was a score before the game happened, I wouldn't have been surprised at all.
Yeah.
I've given up on the Seahawks since like week 3. I'm tired of Geno Smith, and the Niners are honestly, if when they're healthy, they're still my favorite to win the NFC.
Man. Yeah. They're not my favorite, but I'll give you that. They're up there. They're top. I think it's like a 3-way tie between them, Eagles, and Cowboys. I think all 3 of those teams, to me, it's only going to take one game they could win the NFC. They're all 3 really, really good on like similar teams in every phase. Like very, very good on each side. Real Eagles, I guess, are kind of weak on defense, but for the most part, like very similar teams. Yeah, this score didn't surprise me at all, to be honest. I honestly thought it was going to get worse after I think Seattle had like negative yards in the first quarter or something like that. So I thought it was going to get worse than this. The fact that it was even somewhat close is surprising, but yeah, I don't know, man. Seattle feels kind of bad that was one of the teams I really thought was going to be better earlier in the season. And I think I was just duped, dude. I think I was duped by them playing not great teams and winning.
And by them last year, I mean,
yeah.
You didn't expect Geno to fall off a cliff, but after those first 2 weeks, you could tell it's not going at the right pace.
Not even close. Like not even close. He's just missing it. It's bad. It's bad for Seattle, and you guys Cowboys should beat the fuck out of them if the 49ers can. But yeah, next one, dude. Dolphins 34, Jets. This is the Black Friday game. Jets 13, dude. This is kind of crazy because this was forgettable to me. This was insanely forgettable, and this was the first.
Same thing as last game. If you told me the score beforehand, the only thing I was surprised about is that the Jets scored more than 10 points.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
Crazy pick 6 at the end of the first half. Jets are. I mean, why would Aaron even come back?
I agree.
But the only thing I'll say is Tua needs to figure out his turnover problem because any good team probably wins that game with the shit he was doing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the Dolphins to me are very similar to the Lions in the AFC, where it's like they can be insanely good against teams, or they can. I mean, they won with bad turnovers, but it's the Jets who just don't have an offense. I don't know. Those two teams, like when they're turning the ball over and it looks bad, it's a little worrisome for later in the season. I don't know. It's not like I don't look at those two teams like I'm not gonna say the Chiefs because I'm biased, but like I don't look at them like the Ravens or Eagles. You know what I mean? Like they're like teams that are gonna perform in the playoffs, at least for the most part. Those two teams to me, they could be hit and miss. They're like a tier below. They're just a tier below, but still like an insanely convincing win. I think this was more so the Dolphins defense though.
Speaking of the Dolphins defense, I just watched the second episode of Hard Knocks and Jalen Phillips, hope you get better, buddy, because that shit was heartbreaking watching that. Seeing him crying on the field, seeing all the shit he's been working with. I mean, it's a guy that retired from football after college because he kept getting hurt and came back and has the best year of his life in the pros and then gets hurt. So,
I mean,
that's rough.
It sucks, dude. I'm confident he's going to be back and really good. He's having an insane year. I think it's going to take him a second, but when he gets back, it's going to be like how Jalen Ramsey got back, just back where you were going. So he's a hell of a player. He's still young, really young. Yeah, man, it's pretty sad. I hate when you see guys who are I hate seeing it anyways, but when guys are having like their best years, it's even more heartbreaking because it's like, oh my God, this guy is on top of the world. He's on top of his game, and it's just the setbacks,
Same draft class as Micah, I think.
Either that or a year later. He's young.
Yeah, I think he's. Year.
It's Micah's. Yeah, you're right. It could be. I think it is same. Yeah, it is same class then. He's having a damn good year. That's too bad. I think that is a huge deal though for the Dolphins. That like he was doing a lot for them. It's gonna be curious.
Ginkle need to step up now, so we'll see.
I love that guy, dude. He's got good hair. Good hair. All right, next one, dude. Bucks 20, Colts 27.
I don't have much. Good job to the Colts. I'm tired of watching Baker.
I don't want to say that, but he's a competitor, but damn it.
I love Baker's attitude and the person he is when it comes to playing football. It's just the performance has been hard to watch lately.
there was a couple like that one pick he threw was so bad. He threw it like right to the guy, but hey, shout out to him for pat statting Mike Evans though. That helps me out in fantasy. So keep doing that, please. I know you love it too. With Rashad White at the 1 yard line, they throw it to Mike Evans.
Hey, I got the W.
You did, and he still put up points. All right, probably the worst game of the entire week, surprisingly. Even though Jets maybe could take that cake, but I'm sorry, not you're right. God damn it, what am I talking about? I'm still a Giants fan. It hurts. Okay, Patriots 7, Giants 10.
I mean, really, the only thing to say is the Giants need to stop winning, right?
Absolutely,
really
dude. I'm so tired of this.
I don't think anyone really watched this game. So
no. I'm a Giants fan. I'm not watching these games. I don't want to watch any of their games. It's terrible to watch. They're super boring to watch, especially against the Patriots, dude. Like, the only thing that was cool about this game was seeing Tommy DeVito go like this. That was the only thing cool. And even then, it's like, fuck you for doing that because we still won, and I wish you
did it once.
The Patriots missed a 23-yard field goal or something like that.
Overtime.
It's just terrible, dude. If he's throwing, he's doing a fantastic job throwing because it doesn't look like it on the field. Like, they actually had like a decent amount of yards against the Giants. They just could not stop turning the ball over. Yep. God, I'm so okay. I'm upset. All right, Steelers 16, Bengals 10, buddy.
I mean,
I guess
they couldn't really get in the end zone, but the Steelers were moving the ball. I mean, they're free from Canada and they're letting Pickett sling the ball a little more. So,
yeah, man.
All I need the Bengals to do for the rest of the season is get Jake Browning yards for our quarterback backup. So that's all I'll say about them. I mean, there's nothing really else to say about the Bengals. Just you lose Joe Burrow, you don't really expect much from that team.
True, but also I'm gonna need them to just run the ball a lot. Just hand the ball off a ton. You don't need to throw it all the time. Just use your. Damn it!
You got Jamar Chase. You got to throw him the ball.
No. Joe Mixon can throw.
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins can throw Jamar Chase the ball. We don't need Jake Browning to.
Boyd.
It hurts. Okay. Yeah, not much to say about that game. Except for the Steelers finally looked like the competent offense, except they just couldn't score. But yeah. Deontay Johnson also, that was kind of hard to watch. But he just looked at a guy, didn't move the entire play basically, and then just walked away. That was kind of.
I don't
know, man.
Fumble is the only thing.
Maybe he didn't. He probably didn't. Either way, that's like, damn, that just looks bad for even just even if they're running the ball, you're kind of supposed to at least get the guy off the line, make it look I don't know. I think he's like that. They're fine, but that was just a bad look for that was a bad look for the NFL, not even just the Steelers. Panthers 10, Titans 17. We had 3 shitty games in a row down here.
I mean, that's why they're all the noon slate, right? I didn't bet this, but honestly, I thought the Panthers would win this one. It was only a 1-score game, but at the end of the day, I think both teams won this game because the Titans got a win and Panthers fired Frank Wright. So,
yeah, that's yeah. No, I don't think I need to expand on that. That's Derrick Henry had a couple touchdowns. That was cool. Yeah, it was a terrible game.
Not many yards, but a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, a couple touchdowns. A lot of points. Helped me in fantasy. Yeah, on to the next one on that. That was just brutal. Jags 24. This was a good game. Texans 21. This game looked at first like it was going to be an ass kicking, and then it got really good really quick.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. The Jaguars undefeated on the road, so that's pretty cool. This was a really good game, and I think these games are going to be awesome to watch years down the road now.
Oh yeah.
But it was always the Jags. I had Jags in my bets. Both teams are going to be fine with whether they lost or won this game, but CJ Stroud's still a dog. Made a rookie mistake at the end, but obviously he's a rookie. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
The main thing for the Jags is that they're really getting Calvin Ridley going now, and that's going to be big for them.
See, I got a counter argument for you though. Travis Etienne is doing nothing in these games now, that's true, when he was popping off, they were like murdering teams. So it's a little weird. I do like that they're doing Calvin Ridley a favor and finally getting him the ball, but they can't just completely abandon the running game. It feels like they had like 10 rushes for like 10, it was like 10 yards at one point. So like, I don't want to completely say they're abandoning it, but like, maybe it's Etienne. I don't know. It's weird. It felt like he was just murdering earlier in the year, and I don't know what happened. Either way, though, yeah, dude, CJ Stroud is super fun to watch. This is going to be an awesome, awesome matchup. That entire division might end up having great quarterback matchups for the next like 5 or 6 years. Just young quarterbacks that could just really light it up. I mean, obviously, like we're going to see what the Titans do, but other than that, like if Richardson can stay healthy, like those 3 quarterbacks alone, really, really going to be fun to watch.
The only thing bad for the Texans is that Titus Howard is out for the season now. So
I did see that. Yeah, he was having a good year too.
I mean, yeah, they were struggling with their O-line at the beginning of the season too, so that really does hurt them. So I'll be interested to see how that group does next week.
Yeah, that's been a major factor of why he's been successful too. CJ Stroud that line has been really good. But yeah, we'll kind of see. I think they're still going to be all right, but that's a tough loss, man. Anytime you lose a lineman, it's a big deal. Saints 15, Falcons 24. What do you got, buddy?
I mean, the fact that all the Saints points were field goals says all you need to know about them. But I mean, the Falcons are in the driver's seat to win that sorry ass division now, so good for them. And maybe my boy Artie Smith will keep his job.
Yeah, it really is the Falcons to lose at this point, and I still feel like they're gonna blow it. I don't know. This division is so bad to watch. Saints should have won that game. They basically won in every facet. They just couldn't score the damn ball at the end. It was like they would get into like the 5-yard line and they couldn't score. Like it's pretty wild. Falcons did it though. I mean, they won. They ran the ball really, really well. Bijan got a lot of touches for like the first time ever. So
Yeah,
like
Todd.
if I'm you got 2.
Yeah.
If I'm Artie Smith, if you want to keep your job, give him the ball as many times. I'm not even joking. Like, give him the ball as many times as you did that game the rest of the season, and your owner is not going to be pissed at you, even if you lose. I feel like that's real for him, but either way, it was an okay game. I think it really changed when Olave went out, but it was a good game.
Yeah, he was having a hell of a game.
Dude, crazy. Massive first half. Rams 37, Cardinals 14. This was a fucking blowout, dude. From start to finish, this was a blowout.
It was fun to watch the Rams, but even with Kyler back, I mean, the Cardinals are still not fun to watch.
It's so weird. He's got like moments of just this is sweet, and then it's just they just are bad. I don't know how much is on Kyler too. I feel like he's a good he's not a bad quarterback. I don't know. The team it's just a bad team. It's another one of those teams that's going to take a few years to. They're in full rebuild. They got to be. Maybe they do get rid of Kyler this year. I don't know. It's a weird team.
It will be certainly interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, they're going to be up there in the draft, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm curious that one. Rams balled out. Kyron Williams, that guy is a dog. I think he was a rookie last year. I'm pretty sure this is his second year. He made like little splash plays last year, and I think people were kind of like, "Oh yeah, they're still using Cam Akers, but we'll kind of see." Dude, he has gotten that job, and that man, if he stays healthy, will never lose that job. He is fun to watch.
Is, not on the Rams.
No, I know. I'm saying for last year, like last year, and then beginning of this year. But yeah, Kyron Williams is a dog. I think that's a huge explosive factor to them. And they gave the ball to Higbee. He had 2 touchdowns. Could have thrown one to Puka for me, but it's cool. Or Cup. Either way, it's cool though. Browns 12, Broncos 29. Ass kicking.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns, I think, took the award for the most injury-riddled team this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even their backup comes in and has to leave the game early with the concussion. But Broncos are on a great streak right now. They don't have the easiest games in the world coming up still, but, I mean, they could definitely make a push for the playoffs now.
Yeah, I think they will make the playoffs, honestly. They were kind of squeaking by some wins against hard teams, but if they just play like that against the rest of these teams, they're going to win more than they're going to lose. They're going to make the playoffs. So they played pretty well. Their running game is still not fantastic, but Samaje Perine looked good. So maybe they need to kind of mix that up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. There was a couple weird plays that Cortland should have had a touchdown for you, buddy. But
not a couple. He dropped one pass.
One. But hey, they're winning games. Their defense is looking way better. I know it's the Browns and they had a backup quarterback, but can't hate on them, dude. They stopped some damn good teams. After giving up 70, they've pretty much been good since then on defense. So I would hope so too. Probably the best game of the week. Bills 34, Eagles 37. At least best second half of the week.
I'm not gonna say what everyone's saying.
What's everybody saying, buddy?
I'm not gonna say it. There's 3 teams in this game. Is all I will say. There was the Bills, there was the Eagles, and there was the Zebras.
Which one's that? Which one?
They're on the field too. You know what I'm talking about. But I get he had a stat padding of a second half, but Jalen Hurts stinks. His first half was awful. He threw for like 50 yards and an interception and did nothing else.
He had a touchdown, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he got pushed into the end zone. My bad. I didn't even think about that. Bills. I'll just say the Bills should have won this game. The Eagles should have never even touched the ball in overtime, but hey, they keep finding ways to win. I guess you can give them that.
I'm not gonna agree with you because I feel like you just hate Philly so much. You're gonna say anything completely shit on them.
I get that, but a quarterback getting horse collar tackled should not turn into a intentional grounding with the wide receiver 5 away. That was their touchdown drive, and that's what ruined it. So that's all I'm saying. Should not have happened.
I'm not saying the refs weren't bad in that game. It was terrible, and it's been like that kind of consistently for a while for the Eagles now. I know everybody's gonna hate me for saying it as a Chiefs fan, but really though, for the Eagles, like the last 3 games they've played, they've been completely outplayed by the other team, and they've managed to win. So I can't completely hate on them. Like they're winning games they shouldn't win.
They keep finding ways to win.
Yeah, it's just I know, and like it's not like Jalen Hurts is playing bad. Like it was a bad first half. But like he played well in the second half. He ended up with like 280 yards or something like that and 3 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown.
Air quotes,
I know. But he had two rushing touchdowns.
Air quotes on both of them.
The second one was definitely a good one. First one, I'll give you that. Second one was a good one. Second one was a Dak Prescott rushing touchdown, okay? It was a real one. For the Bills, I mean, season's been over. We said that, but they're just going to be competitive with everybody the rest of the year. I got a nice little take on them too when we get to the hot takes. But Chiefs 31, Raiders 17, buddy. This one felt good.
Yeah. Chiefs were down 14-0, and I sent a text to Charles saying, "Didn't this happen last year? They got down early and then completely blew the Raiders out." Yeah. That message aged very well, as you can see by the final score. It was good to see both sides of the ball get going after that rough start. So.
Yeah, dude, that first quarter was one of the most frustrating quarters to watch as a Chiefs fan. It was because we came off such a game that was like a bummer in the second half that first quarter was like, here we fucking go again. And it was weird. Like that was the first time in a long time. I know it's like, I'm not confident in the Chiefs. All right. But like, it's not like our offense has been unbelievable this year. So like getting down 14 was a little worrisome for the first time. I was like, holy shit. Like we're actually going to have to either have a defensive takeaway or just play insanely good for the first time on offense all year just to be in this game. And they just played insanely good. And it feels like this is the kind of game where this changes the season for their offense. Like it's just everything that they need to happen happens. They got a really young receiver, had a fantastic game. Pacheco ran the ball like 12 times for 55 yards like he always does. And they just don't give him the ball enough. But he still had like 2 touchdowns that he just blows by people in.
Two different dances,
which I appreciate. I appreciate that. Defense after giving up 14 was like, fuck it, let's play, I guess. So I don't know. This is the first time like the Chiefs have had an insanely good defense, and if they can get 80% of this offense that they just did this game for the rest of the year, they're going to win the Super Bowl, like no question. If their defense is playing this good, so this is. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to look at the Chiefs as a defensive team. So I'm not used to this. It feels like we've been like expecting to give up 30 a game, but we're going to put up 35 all the time. So I don't know. It's weird. It was nice to finally see them put up 30 again. I'll definitely say that.
With the schedule they have in front of them, it's going to be pretty pathetic if Chiefs don't win the bye. So they just got to keep things going.
Yeah, I think they actually need help from.
No, because Ravens are on the bye, and they have the
but they've lost to AFC teams more too.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, we should. Yeah, it's ours to lose. That's right. I forgot about the buyout the Ravens. Speaking of the Ravens, Ravens 20, Chargers 10. This was the Sunday night game? Sunday night game.
Yeah, Ravens keep it going. Zay Flowers is a freaking beast. These guys are still my AFC favorites, and I can't stop loving watching the Ravens and hating watching the Chargers.
Okay, the only thing I'm going to say, which, first of all, I agree with you. You know, they're not my favorite in the AFC, but they're definitely the hardest challenge to the Chiefs for me. Chargers, on the other hand, it's fantastic watching them lose because they lose in hilarious ways. The fact that this game was this close was actually surprising to me. I thought the Ravens were kind of going to dominate the Chargers, and it really should have been 14-10. But, you know, Zay Flowers said, fuck it, let me just get a touchdown.
It's going to be interesting to see how they shift their offense now that they don't have Mark Andrews, though. I think that was a big part of it.
Big deal. It's a huge deal. I think they need to use Isaiah Likely a little bit more. He's a really good young tight end. I think they need to use him. Use him like Mark Andrews. Yeah, I know you can't just replace him, but like the tight ends are massive in their offense. They always have been, even when they're passing it like they are now. So I think it's also like that team. They're just really good. Lamar is he's fucking good, dude. I think they're gonna be fine. Their defense is really, really good. Holding the Chargers to 10 is like that. That's really hard. That's a good offense.
I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're down a couple of their good players, but yeah, it's a good offense. And Justin Herbert feels so bad. It feels bad. Sorry, Chargers fans, but I'm okay with this. Except for your coach is absolutely fucking awful. But anyways, this is probably the worst game of the week now that I think about it.
No, it's still the Giants.
Second worst game. Second worst game of the week. Bears 12, Vikings 10.
The only reason this one
just hate on Josh Dobbs.
The only reason this one feels worse is because it was prime time on a Monday and it's the only game on. But yeah, I'm glad I did not jump on the hype train of the Pastronaut because 4 interceptions is never going to get you a win. You lost to a team that didn't even score a touchdown. They scored 4 field goals. Can't have a game like this be prime time this late in the season, but yeah, Vikings stink. It hasn't been only this Bears game either. I mean,
I know. I'm not gonna completely abandon after one bad game.
It hasn't only been one.
That was Josh Dobbs' first bad game.
That was his first bad game.
All right, that's fine. If I'm the Bears, like I guess you gotta eventually start like kind of having a winning culture. So I guess it's not a bad. They already have a pick that's number 1. So for them, it probably is better for the Bears to just win. It seriously is, because if you build that culture going into next year with whatever they're gonna do with the number 1 overall pick, I think it's just gonna help. So yeah, for the Bears at this point, whatever happens the rest of the year, win or loss, it's kind of a win for them. So
only thing I'll say about that is that they have a rough schedule coming up. They got
the Bears or Vikings?
Lions, Browns, Cardinals, Falcons, Packers. The Bears.
Like I said, win or loss is a win for them at this point. So it really doesn't matter. Seriously, it's either better draft pick or winning culture. So I don't know. You have to eventually start winning. Yeah, dude, that was week 12. That was week 12, dude. Week 12. Holy crap. That was fast. All right, dude. It's even faster when we don't do it.
We got 6 more weeks.
It's faster when you don't do it for 2 weeks and you're like, oh shit, it's week 12 now. That's crazy.
Have 2 more weeks of buys and then everyone's playing again.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. Those are the best, dude. Those fantasy games get so electric too. Anyways, speaking of, well, every team pretty much has a backup playing right now. So let's talk about our backup quarterback update, buddy.
Yeah. We did last time we did this was after week 6, so now that it's after week 12, we'll do it and have our final one after week 18. Week 12 updates. Jake Browning, for me, has 295 yards, and I imagine he might have over 1,000 by the time we do this next time, so that'll be great. Sam Darnold has a whopping 7. Jacoby Brissett and Kyle Trask both have a goose egg for the 0 for me.
I need that.
And Taysom Hill has 72.
I don't like that. That makes me nervous.
So I only have 374, but Jake Browning is probably going to be finishing out the season, so that's big for me. Taylor Heineke won the starter role and lost the starting role. He has 498. Probably won't get much more.
That killed me.
Yeah. Tyler Huntley has 38. Mike White has 67. Brian Hoyer has 231. Probably not going to get you any more, though.
Hey, that's... Thank God. I should have done Aiden. Aiden would have been a massive win.
Yeah. And Trubisky has 156, so you're sitting at 990.
Okay. At least I got a little bit of cushion.
I think you know that it's not going to last long. Though.
I know, dude. I know. I need Heineke to get that job back, dude. That's my only chance, really. Is Heineke's got to get the job back. Mm-hmm.
So what is that? You got like 616 yards.
Yeah, you're gonna catch that in like 3 games. This is tough. Yeah. For those who don't know, by the way, we picked backup QBs after week 3. Was it week 3?
Yeah.
And we couldn't pick ones that had already played, so people like Minshew were out of the question already. And we just picked quarterbacks, some backup quarterbacks. I guess we just saw the writing on the wall that there was going to be a lot of backup quarterbacks this year, dude, playing. So we were like, let's just pick some that we will see who gets the most yards total between the 5. And at the end of the year, we're going to obviously record ourselves throwing for that many yards for the difference of the 2. And I have a bum shoulder, so this was a big deal for me, and I'm a little nervous now. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to see how this goes.
Here I come.
At least I got a little bit of a cushion. It's going to keep it as not crazy. But yeah, I'm not confident as I was before. I'm not. This is scary now for me. That Jake Browning one is absolutely terrifying for me. But yeah, it's a good update, dude. Thanks for letting me know. I'm even more nervous now. Good. But thank you.
Stay nervous.
Stay nervous, dude. Big hot takes? Hot takes? Oh, I love hot cake.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Okay, dude. Throw them down. Wait, you want to do one at a time, or you want to do all 3?
We can do one. We'll alternate with. How many do you have?
5.
You
4.
have
4.
Okay, well then you start and we'll alternate.
Yeah, start. Okay. Vikings still make the playoffs. You're gonna hate it. I gotta stand by it. I said it earlier. I told you. I'm standing by it. I said it. Just like I said, the Jets are dead. I gotta stand by both those. And you know what? I'm doubling down on the Vikings gonna make the playoffs still. That's all I got. Go ahead. 2 years.
Well, I guess I'll say mine. Vikings are gonna finish third in the NFC North. They're gonna finish third in the NFC North. They're gonna fall behind the Packers and they're gonna miss the playoffs.
God damn it. That's a direct one. I like that. That's I didn't make you go first. Bills will move on from their coach this offseason.
Yeah,
I think that's even getting not as hot as I thought it was.
I think it depends on how they finish out the year. Like if
no, I actually think no matter what, they're going to move on.
I think it depends how they finish out the year. Like I think if they finish strong and barely miss the playoffs, they'll keep them around still.
Even if they miss, you think?
If they barely miss and they finish off hot because they just were off to a terrible start, really.
I don't know. If they miss, I don't know. But yeah, that's fine.
I think
what you got?
They miss the playoffs, the only person leaving that team is Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. I should have said that.
I'll stay on kind of sort of the same topic. Chargers are going to lose to the Patriots this weekend, and Staley's going to get fired.
He should have been already fired. We've had this conversation
this weekend. They're going to lose to the Patriots.
I agree. It's probably going to happen. That's you son of a bitch, because I put the Patriots on mine for later in this.
Well, go ahead.
I might switch it. Now just so I could potentially get the point. Yeah, I agree with you. He should have been fired 3 weeks ago. A long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm shocked he's still there. It makes no sense to me. They keep losing with him. I mean, like, I know the Ravens are good, but if you want to be any good, you gotta be able to compete with that team, and that's just bad. All right, dude. Falcons move on from Artie if they miss the playoffs. That's my next one. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, thank God they're not gonna miss the playoffs.
I know. I don't. It's theirs to lose. That's the biggest issue, though. It's theirs to lose now, and if they lose it. I like Artie too. I do think he's a fun coach. He needs his mustache for sure, but
they're about to get on a roll here.
I hope so. I really do. Like I hope so. I like this. If Taylor Heineke especially starts, I would, Artie, if you want to, you'll win a fan right here, buddy. You'll win a fan. I already traded Bijan because you would never play him, but now you want to. But you'll win a fan back if you get Taylor Heineke back on that field for my
You don't have to do all that.
my backup yards, please. All right, what you got?
My last one is that you need to circle your calendar on week 18. We're gonna have a playoff game for whoever gets the 7th seed in the AFC, and it's gonna be the Colts versus the Texans.
No way.
I think it's gonna be a play-in game week 18
for both teams.
for both teams. Whoever wins is in.
Wow. Damn. That's good.
It's
I
more
was thinking
of me
like the Texans would maybe that would be sweet though.
Yeah,
like
it's
I would
me
love
wanting
to see
it to
that.
happen.
Yeah.
I looked at their schedules and thought, oh, it's actually kind of possible.
Colts could
Seeing how the
definitely make
AFC is
it.
going. I mean, they are right now.
Yeah, they could definitely make it. Like my thing is like I want both those teams to make it. Like I want to see the Texans. Well, not as the Chiefs.
Well, if
Actually,
you
I
see a
don't want
playoff
to see
game
them in the
between
playoffs.
them in week 18, it's not that good. And it's like they don't
I
have
guess you're right.
schedules set. They're gonna make that the Sunday night game if it's the case.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be
god,
awesome.
that would be so. Dude, that would be. Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be better than the Packers Lions last
I'm
year.
not gonna say that because him.
It could,
his
sorry,
last
potential.
throw as a Packer being an interception is just amazing.
Potentially could. Well, that was just because both could make the playoffs, is what I would say. Potentially, it's a better matchup because both. I guess the Lions could have still too when it's not when it started. So yeah. What happened to them? Anyways, yeah, that's a good. I had 5, dude. I just realized I had 5. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I'll do my. I have one that's in a different sport, but okay, I'll do this one because this sticks with the NFC and the NFC North theme. The Lions peaked too early, and I think you're going to agree with me on that.
I don't know what the rest of their schedule is.
I think they still make the playoffs. Obviously, I think they're just too far ahead in that division. I just think they peaked too early. Like I think they played too well too early. It's not even like an injury bug thing with them. I just feel like the turnovers have obviously become a problem. Goff has played a little bit worse, and if he's kind of not playing perfect, it's a little scary for them. I don't think they're going to win a playoff game.
How I see the rest of the Lions season going is a lot of people say teams that start off hot end off hot. I think they will. I hope so. I think they win the first round of their playoffs, and I think they get absolutely blown out in the divisional round. That's how I see the rest of the season going.
Who do you think they'd play in the divisional round?
Probably the 49ers.
It'll be them or the Cowboys.
No, because the Cowboys are going to have a lower seed.
You guys are going to win the division. What the fuck, dude?
Okay.
This guy has no faith.
These refs, bro.
Start off hot, end hot. Yeah, ha. It's the Zebras. They're killing you guys. Start hot and end hot. I get what you're saying. I'm losing a little faith, dude, and it kind of sucks. I want to watch the Texans more than I want to watch them. Like I want them to be. It's weird. There's like a couple Cinderella. Even the Colts at this point. Like I want to see that. They're just almost more entertaining than the Lions right now. The last like 3 Lions games have been awful to watch.
The main reason being Jared Goff's been turning over the ball. I think they figure that problem out.
It's fixable.
Going again, but I think the team's just too young at this point that they're not going to be able to do it in the playoffs. They'll get one win. That's what everyone wanted at the beginning of the season for them, so it'll happen.
I think everybody just wanted to make it, but yeah, I get what you're right. You're right. I'm not going to jump off the hype train completely. I do like the Lions still. Still one of my favorite jerseys in the NFL too. So, you got to love that. That's always except for Seattle. That's one team I got to completely drop off of. No, just like their blue is so good. I love their blue. More. Don't even, dude.
Okay.
What is this gray? I'm not doing this right now. All right. My last one is Celtics will blow teams out to finish the in-season playoffs or in-season tourney, but they're going to struggle to. I'm not saying they're not going to win in the actual playoffs, but they're going to struggle in the playoffs a lot more. I think it's going to be a lot. They're so dominant right now. I think they're going to murder the in-season tournament. But I think when the playoffs come around, the Celtics are going to be still insanely good. But I think it's going to like I won't be surprised if they get knocked out of the playoffs when the actual playoffs come around. In-season tournament though, that $300 is all but yours, buddy. That's what I believe.
Hey, bleed green, all or nothing, baby.
Look, I'm bleeding green with you.
I turned him.
I'm trying a little on and off.
I converted him back.
I hate it, dude. I hate it. But that's why I had to throw them in here too. Because I know what it's like to be a Celtics fan and to have the best team in the NBA multiple times by like a wide margin and still just lose and it just happens all the time. So that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I got, dude. That's hot takes, dude. That's my mine and Zach's hot takes. Some of them maybe not so, but college football.
Ooh, college football's been so good lately. I mean, this is why you follow college football all year long. For weekends like last weekend, or even weekends like this weekend coming up. I mean, this is why you follow it all year long, to see the chaos that happens when it's bowl season, when it's playoff season.
Can I say something real quick, teacher?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for making me watch college football this year, because
yeah,
I never thought I would be as into college football as I am. It is fun to watch right now.
It also makes the NFL draft so much more fun when you see all those first round players.
It also makes the NFL better.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the NFL games even more exciting.
You think
for that reason too, but bad. Also well, hey, you know what? That probably is going to lead into the next conversation. Go ahead, buddy. Take college football away, and I will sit back.
I'm just going to get into the next week. I mean, we got championship week coming.
We don't want to say anything about Ohio State, Michigan, at least.
I mean, it was a great game. I don't have anything. I don't have any allegiance to either side of the team.
I don't either.
It's hard to like have an opinion. I just thought it was a great game. It was fun to watch.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
And I'm sure I know this has kind of been said by a few. I think this was said by a few people already. This loss was a big deal to Ohio State, in my opinion, because
yeah, duh.
I mean, like, bigger than it should be, like bigger than I think they've lost the last like few years to Michigan. This is like the biggest one in a long, long time, because all the cheating and shit, all the stuff they were saying, not having Harbaugh there, and they still just got ran down their throats and lost. Like, just out toughed. So I don't know. Look, I think if Ohio State wins that game, it's a lot more of a shitting on Michigan. Do everything right now, like the entire
Michigan
media
saying we didn't have our head coach is what it is.
And then it's everybody saying, no, you guys just cheated. You know what I mean? So like, this was a bigger deal. I guess it's really a bigger deal for Michigan.
I mean, leading up to this game, everyone was saying this is the biggest college football game in the past 10, 15 years. So
yeah, no, it was. Feels bad to be. I'm not an Ohio State. I'm neither. I have no allegiance, but it's got to feel real fucking bad to be an Ohio State fan right now.
They're depressed.
It's tough, dude. All right, that's all I got. Okay, let's go, dude. Hey, let's go. What you got? Predictions.
All right, championship week. Games to watch. All of them, obviously. This is where every team's playing. They're giving everything they got. Every underdog is doing everything that they possibly can, because for most of them, it's the biggest game of the year for them.
Yeah.
Let's just get straight into the bets. I have a lot of bets just because it's championship week. You got to enjoy the college football games while you can, because they're not going to be here for long.
Almost done.
We got Washington versus Oregon. Washington plus 9.5. I don't love this bet, but it's an undefeated team that keeps finding ways to win. It's hard to go against them, even though Oregon's on fire right now. Actually, because I did this yesterday, I wonder if the lines moved at all.
It's kind of tough, too, with Washington, because it's 9.5.
Yeah.
It's tough, just like when you're undefeated and you're the underdog. And it's not like they already beat him. You know what I mean? So it's another like, I do think Oregon probably wins this game, but I also don't think it's going to be by more than 10. So I don't know.
Yeah, you can even buy it to plus 10 at minus 124. So that's not terrible either.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next.
That game's Friday night, so make sure you're watching that Friday night at 7.
Dude, thank you for saying that.
Next game, I mean, the only thing I'll say is that just keep waiting for the game to get closer and closer, because Saturday at 11 a.m., Oklahoma State might be plus like 17 at that point. Right now it's plus 15. Wait till the line, see if the line goes up more. Texas is going to try to kill them, but I just don't think they're going to be able to do what they want to do against them. So watch for the line movement. I'm going to be on the dogs.
I like that, dude. Texas coming off an insane game. Oklahoma State is chippy, bro. They are chippy. They're better than people think.
Yep. I mean, they don't even have to win. They just got to keep within 3 possessions.
Yeah. 17 points is a lot.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Lock of the week's 4-1. Thanks, Charles. This is the lock of the week.
Come on. Are you not even gonna explain what happened?
We already have.
I didn't know if that was so long ago if we never did, but
yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Lock of the week. You never watch these games. I've been on fire Tuesday through Wednesday on college football games. Yeah. I always post them in the chat. Miami, Ohio. You always hear me say this. Gimme the Ohio Bobcats. That's from Hammer Down. Plus 7.5 versus Toledo. I love this bet. Let me make sure it's still the same. It's even plus 8 right now. Even better.
Wow. Your days. Take that.
If there's anything that the MAC is known for, it's the freaking Maction madness. The Bobcats can keep it within. I mean, they kept it within a touchdown against the same team a month ago, and they're definitely going to do it to try to win the freaking division. So,
you'd hope so.
Lock of the week.
Oh, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Lock of the week right now. That's all I'm saying. Because we were 4-0, hit the loss.
Yeah.
Blaming it on me, whatever, F you. It's a big deal.
Hey. It wasn't blame. It's just your fault.
It's a big deal for your reputation. All right. That's all I'm saying. This is redemption for you.
All of my locks of the week, I've never been more positive than this one.
You got to play of the month yet, or?
No.
It's the end of the month.
We're gonna.
You have to. You have to.
Okay, I'll do one. I will for the NFL.
All right.
I'll do a play of the month.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine.
All right. Those are all my bets that I actually unbiased love, but I have 2 biased bets. One of them obviously being Georgia minus 5.5. I have that Alabama future, so
I'm also biased on this.
I'm only taking it to fade my future. It's still minus 5.5 right now, but I would get it right now if you want Georgia because I could see the line going up more. Last one, another bias bet of the week is because if Alabama wins, it's going to be a lot better for them to get to the playoffs if Louisville somehow beats Florida State. So I'm going to take Louisville plus the 3.
I don't like how you said somehow. I actually believe in Louisville. Florida State losing your starting quarterback is a big deal.
I get that. Louisville just lost to Kentucky in a very ugly game. So
yeah, but it's a good enough off. I get what you're saying. That's right. That's fine.
Maybe they were saving it for this game. You never know.
That's kind of my thought too. Is like they didn't have to beat Kentucky because they were still in the game. So, but you're right. I get what you're saying.
So we'll see. I just honestly, I don't want to see Florida State in the playoffs without Jordan Travis. So.
No, I think what we want to see is Alabama up there. All right, they got to beat Georgia and they're in the playoffs. Woohoo! I need that bad, buddy.
That's championship weekend for college football, baby.
This is big week, dude. I'm gonna watch as many of these as I can for the first time. I've been like in and out of a lot of these.
I have one more.
Oh,
this is a fun bet. Don't expect to win these. First half, second half. Iowa team total is only 0.5 point. You gotta take the over. You have to. You absolutely have to. I could see Michigan winning this game 44-0, but you just have to.
Give me 44-3, first half over, dude. That's what I want, baby. That's insane, by the way. This is a championship game. Just think about that for a second. Like, that's insane. That's all you got, buddy? That's it?
I'm ready for week 13. Dude. Are you ready for week 13?
Dude. I am. Man. I'm not, but I am. Let's do it.
We're gonna start with tomorrow night's game, Thursday night football. I actually have to make sure because I did all these yesterday. I gotta make sure lines didn't change because this one did.
Good.
Seahawks are plus 8.5.
Even
at the Arlington Cowboys.
This is even better for me. I mean, I definitely this is dude.
So I'm gonna assume you're taking the Cowboys. Okay.
No shot. Cowboys are winning this game by I think 17. They're beating bad teams so bad. Seattle has looked so bad. You're in Arlington. I was almost said Dallas, but you're in Arlington. They have not lost at home. I don't want to jinx it, but like the Cowboys just look way too good right now. If this game was plus 13, I would take the Cowboys still. Plus 12.5, 13. I would still take the Cowboys. I have faith in the Cowboys here. What do you think, buddy?
Part of me wants to take a win-win. Part of me doesn't want to be an idiot.
Take the win-win. Take the win-win. I need the win-win. I'm only down by 5. Take the win-win.
Last time Seahawks played the Cowboys, DK Metcalf went off, so I will just take the Seahawks and fuck it.
Yes, dude. Thank you. Gives me a shot. I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. Sunday noon slate. We got the red hot Miami Dolphins going up against the left hand up Commanders. -9.5 Dolphins.
Give me the. You know what? I was debating on this one. Left hand up, dude. Give me 9.5 is a lot. Dolphins just lost one of their best defensive players. Commanders are chippy. They just came off of an embarrassing loss. They're gonna want to play hard. That offense is still really good. Yeah, give me 9.5, -9.5. Give me +9.5. Sorry, Commanders.
I think the Commanders will put up some points, but I think the Dolphins will still win by at least 10. They're just on fire right now, and the Commanders' defense is god awful. So
it is bad.
Give me the Fin fam. I mean, you already know where I'm going with this one since it was one of my hot takes. I'm taking the Patriots +6 at home versus the Chargers.
Dude, this is where it's tough. Do I want to go 3 against you to start this already? I think I'm gonna do it because I have to make it round. Let me just do it. This is such a make or break. I have to. Like, we're getting too close to the end of the season. This is make or break. I'm gonna go Chargers.
We got a whole third of the season still.
Mm-hmm.
You're only down by 5.
Yeah, but God damn it. Give me Patriots then. Why do you do this to me?
You can take the Chargers.
Give me Patriots. That's fine. Gave me more hope in myself. You son of a bitch. All right.
We got the Lions -4 going down to New Orleans.
This is also like a tricky one. Damn it. I'm going to say Lions here -4, but I will not be surprised if the Saints keep it within 3 here.
I think they figure out the turnover problems in the Lions. Lions go marching on the Saints.
I hope so. I mean, it's tough to win in that building, so yeah.
Cardinals are +5.5 in Pittsburgh with the terrible towels.
Yeah, I'm going to take Cardinals here at +5.5. I just don't think – it's more so I don't think the Steelers can score enough to blow this game up like that. Even I know their offense looked good last week, but like I'll take Cards 5.5. I think they score like this is gonna be what is the over under on that? I'm curious, but yeah, this is gonna be a weird game.
Over under is 41.5. I'm also going the Cardinals. I like the underdogs this week a lot, so give me the Cards.
Oh, yeah, I bet you don't like this next one.
Play of the week, I'm going with the Panthers. Play of the month, I'm going with the Panthers +5.5 at the Buccaneers.
The new coach fucking deal, dude.
You have to. Fired coach, you have to.
I have to. Give me Panthers also. Damn you, dude. I don't think they're gonna win, but
they're gonna cover.
They're gonna fucking cover. It always does. Yep, I'm with you. Damn it. Damn you, dude.
Few
Hey of the month.
It's so easy.
That's funny.
Falcons -2.5 going into MetLife against the Jets.
Give me the Falcons. I know this is gonna be a bad game. Give me the Falcons. Jets just have not shown me anything. I did originally have Jets here, but I just changed it in my head.
Yeah, honestly, it's a coin flip for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and go safe and go with the Falcons just because I hate watching the Jets. That's literally the only reason.
I'm literally playing the safe game here too, and the only reason I thought about originally putting the Jets is because they have to win.
It's nothing about being
Aaron Rodgers
safe.
wants to come back.
It's nothing about being safe for me. I hate watching the Jets right now. So
that's fine. I'm with you.
I'm with you. This line has moved by 0.5 point. It has gone from -1.5 to 1. So the Colts are -1 going into Tennessee.
Literally better for me. Give me the Colts. I don't understand how this line is so close. Yeah. I know it's chippy. They play each other hard, but this makes no sense to me. Give me Colts -1.
I'm going with Colts too. The only scare is that Derrick Henry usually pops off against the Colts.
I just don't think. I think the Colts can score too much for the Titans still. I'm not too worried about that one.
All right. In the afternoon slate, we've got Broncos +3.5 at the Texans.
Give me Texans, dude. I believe the Broncos have been great. I just think the Texans, both teams are in a have to win mode, but I think the Texans are even more so. Like, we left something. We should have won that last game. Just give me the Texans. Give me the Texans. This is gonna be a good game. I think this is gonna be probably the best game and second best game of the week. Ooh, I'm changing your mind a little bit, huh? Did you have the Texans?
Give me the Broncos plus 3.5.
Okay. The 3.5 does make me a little nervous, but we'll see.
NRG Stadium doesn't scare me.
I thought you said. Wait, I thought you said
they're loud. They don't scare me. Let's ride. The only reason I'm doing that too is that because the Broncos are just like they're the best defense that the Texans have played in a while. They've just been on fire, the Broncos defense, and I think they're going to expose that injured O-line this week.
I want to do Broncos here bad, but I think it's more so I'm just rooting for the Texans. I think the Broncos, they are the hottest team in the NFL. So, but I'm rooting for the Texans. I want them to win. I'm willing this one. All right, buddy.
All right, this is probably I'm gonna go ahead and say game of the week, obviously, right?
Yeah.
This game this line has moved. It's now 2.5, so that might sway you one way or the other. But 49ers are 2.5 going into Philly.
Damn it, that changes it. I'm on Niners too. That changes what I was gonna do. That 2.5 is actually a huge deal. That changes exactly what I was gonna do. Yeah, give me Niners. I think this is a big time revenge game. Niners are gonna show up.
It matters more to the 49ers for sure.
I think so.
Don't know who's playing quarterback for the Browns right now, but they are plus 3.5 at the Rams.
It's still plus 3.5.
It's still plus 3.5.
Give me the Rams. I don't. Yeah, give me the Rams. I thought that was going to go higher.
Yeah, I'm
kind of surprised
as well.
Rams coming off a hot game. Like it.
And also, you don't even know how much Myles Garrett's going to play if he does.
Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah. God, man, feels bad for the Browns this year.
Sunday night football. This line has also moved. It's gone from 6.5 to a solid 6.
Oh, even better.
The Chiefs are -6 going into the historic Lambeau against the Packers.
Whatever, dude. Chiefs. This is Chiefs. This is a big game for the Chiefs too. This is a game where they need a back-to-back game. No, in the sense that they need to show back-to-back games that this offense can perform. They got to prove it to themselves. They got to prove it to everybody else. Chiefs might win by like 10 plus on this one. Give me Chiefs.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to do it, but
Packers defense is terrible.
Their defensive line is good.
Packers defense is terrible. We need the Chiefs offense to get going, but obviously win-win. I'm taking the Packers.
That's fine. Oh, win-win. A win-win and you took the Packers.
Yeah, because if they do win, I get
No. I know, but like with the Packers, like you didn't even do it last time there was a win-win with them. You said, no, fuck the Packers. I'm surprised. Wasn't there like a Cowboys-Packers game?
No, the Cowboys haven't played the Packers. I chose them against the Steelers. God, where are those idiots at? Maybe this was their bye week. I've chosen them like every game.
I hate you for that. All right, I guess. Oh, so that's why it's win-win for you. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, because if they lose, I enjoy it.
Yeah, you can be. God, you could just wallow in people's pity. That's fine. That's
if I win,
great to hear.
Extend my lead.
Ugh,
all right, last game Monday night. This line has also changed. Gone from plus 8.5 on the Bengals at the Jaguars to plus 9 Bengals at the Jaguars.
Give me the Bengals.
Jags. Oh! I'm taking the Jags.
Give me the Bengals here. Fuck, I don't want to do it. No, give me the Jags. Give me the Jags. I can't. I wanted to, but like,
take them, dude. Hey, dude, Monday night game. It's gonna be low scoring. Only they have 9 points to give up, dude.
Zach, stop what you're doing. Give me Bengals. Give me Bengals. I hate you for doing
the over under's 38, dude.
Give me the Bengals. I don't. It's a lose. I gotta pick the Jags. I should pick the Jags. It's a lose for me if I pick the Bengals. Because that means Browning probably went off.
Give me your final answer, damn it.
Give me the Jags because it's lose-lose for me if I pick the Bengals. Yeah, give me the Jags.
Coward. Do you have your over and under, mate?
I do have my over/under,
Give me.
but I'll make your. Oh, nope, making you go first.
Okay, my over is Colts Titans 42.5.
We didn't over.
Over.
Yeah, respect to you. Wow.
Colts score points, dude.
They do. They do. God damn it! I was hoping you were gonna eliminate one of mine.
Derrick Henry's going to get 2 touchdowns, 14 points total for the Titans. Colts score 30.
I was really hoping you were gonna make this easier on me, and you did not make this easier on me. Give me the Falcons Jets under at 34.
Under?
Under at 34.
That's my under too.
Oh shit, we're doing overs. I'm tripping. My bad. Oh, fuck. Well, that's good because no, you actually helped me there. I'll let you keep that under because I'll do a different one.
Oh my
God damn it! I'm sorry. Well, can I say my under now because I'm already
good.
My under because you're gonna take that one. That's fine. I'll take Cardinals and Steelers at 41.5.
Even with the Matt Canada in the building anymore, dude?
Yeah, just 41.5. They can't score, so I'm tripping. That was my bad. Well, there we
What's
go.
Your
Well,
over, then? My under Falcons Jets 34.5. What's your over?
Oh, okay. You just threw me off. My over is gonna be Commanders Dolphins at 49.5. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. And one way or another, the Dolphins will probably put up 30. And even if the Commanders put up 20.
That's a lot of points.
It is a lot of points. But this is a huge over, to be honest. But I don't know. It was between them. I had 2 of them. But it was between them or the Eagles at 47. Eagles in that one. But I feel like that defense is going to show up on both those teams.
I don't hate that one at all. All right, buddy. There's only one thing left to do.
Dude, top 10, 5. Top 5.
Top 10, yeah.
Hey, 10 total. Top 5 snake drafts. Heartbreaking losses. Like I said, this might bring up some nightmares, dude. Fair warning.
I mean, absolutely for me, looking at my list. But I figure we do heartbreaking losses, and then next week we can do our favorite wins of all time and all stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, so
that's crazy because one of mine's gonna work so well with that. Boom, flip the coin, buddy. I'm so ready.
I think a lot of mine are like super like personal. I don't know how yours is.
Some of mine are. Some of mine are games that it was shocking to me when it happened. I wouldn't even necessarily say heartbreaking for the team. I wasn't necessarily fans of these teams, but it was shocking. Like for me, it was heartbreaking as for the fans. Fun, entertaining. These are damn good ones. I am actually really excited for this.
Yeah, I feel like I got a really good list. All right, we have done this a while. Heads or tails, bud?
I think I've been hitting on heads, dude. Give me heads again.
0-1 as a married man. It was always tails. It was always tails.
This is where it turns on me, dude. I got the ring on, and it's just gonna turn.
Let me see. What do I want to do here? I mean, I think the right answer, looking at my list, is for you to go first.
Damn it. I will say Auburn, Alabama punt return.
Not a punt.
What?
It wasn't a punt.
Or a field goal. Jesus,
Kick
field
6,
goal return.
Baby.
God, that was even crazier. I put punt. That's okay. Full disclosure on my list. There's only like 2 personal ones. For the most part, it's just for the other fan bases I felt bad. So that's kind of what they are. For me, they actually like genuinely this is heartbreaking for a fan base. But yeah, Auburn, Alabama field goal return.
Yep, this was absolutely on my list. And also one of the best play calls ever.
Oh, so good, dude.
Auburn's gonna win the football game. That's
so
good. I mean, it knocked Alabama out of the playoffs too. It's just insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Rivalry game too. It was just unbelievable.
Iron Bowl's always crazy. I mean, that even the
this
last
one we just had
insane.
damn good one, dude.
4th and 31.
Like you could put that up there if Auburn had a shot. Oh
yeah.
God damn.
All right, now I gotta choose what to. Do I want to get personal right away, or do I want to hold it?
I would hold it. I don't think I'm gonna have
okay.
what you have.
All right, well then I'm just gonna go Falcons 28-3.
Fuck. Yep, that was mine.
Yeah.
I had one of those.
There can't be a worse feeling imaginable. Like I think about Cowboys being up 28-3 at half. We won the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not even thinking about the second half. And to lose that game is just, I can't imagine it. I wonder how many fans stopped being Falcons fans after that game.
That was on my list. I mean, that's probably like up there as one of the worst just ever for a Super Bowl too. It's one of those ones I was really debating on saying first, but yeah, that's feels bad. Feels really bad. I do have another one similar to that in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to back Super Bowl 49 Seahawks and interception
All right,
throw
you
at the
son
goal
of a
line.
bitch! You got literally back to back on mine.
You got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, and you don't hand the ball to him at the goal line. You throw an interception and lose a Super Bowl. It's just, I mean, this is another one. Cowboys are in that situation. I'm fucking pissed out of my mind.
Hard to be a fan after that.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right, you took, well, maybe not for the Patriots, to be honest with you, because they won a lot, but yeah. Well, you took two of mine. This is very scary now because I have to hit on all these because I only have literally 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So this is absolutely terrifying. I'm gonna go with Ray Allen hitting the 3 for the Heat to win against the Spurs in 2013. That was just one of the craziest games ever, and it was one of the best games ever. And that ending was, dude, that was like a huge legacy thing for LeBron, to be honest. And
LeBron James.
And like that was such a major. That actually was heartbreaking for me. I didn't care if the Heat won. It was the fact that Ray Allen beat the Celtics the series before going into it, and that was what hurt. But then seeing him do that, I wasn't mad. I was happy for him. I was like, fine, he won. I can't be mad. He won. He deserved it. He was a Celtics legend. That was gut wrenching for Spurs fans, I imagine. I think they did win around that time again, though. So, and then the other one I had Miracle on Ice, and this is more so for just like an improbable win, like one that shouldn't have happened, and it had to be heartbreaking.
That's more of a better win for next week, in my opinion.
There's two of these I could use for that too. Fuck. Okay, I have to.
You're an American, damn it.
It's part of my last 4. Like I have to. It was a miracle for us, okay, but it had to be absolutely heartbreaking for the Russians. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah, we're feeling bad for Russians.
Yeah, not really. God, that's a good point. I didn't realize we're gonna do that next week. We're saying that.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take the 2014 World Cup. Germany 7, Brazil 1 in Brazil.
Yeah, that was one of my. I actually had that as a. Okay, I almost put that.
Yeah,
I had one really close.
You're hosting the World Cup. You're the World Cup favorites, and you get absolutely annihilated 7-1. I mean, if you went to that game, I can't imagine.
Oh, you had to be crying within like the first half.
Yeah,
it felt great for me. I loved it.
I got a couple of personal ones, so I have to take one.
Yeah,
this one is all-time lowest moment as a sports fan I've ever felt. Dez caught it. 2014 divisional playoff versus Green Bay. I mean, it hurts even more now because like the league had even admitted that they got the call wrong. It's just that's a Super Bowl team that got screwed.
God damn it! You're gonna have more than one of those. Like there's more than one of those in just Cowboys history too. Dude, that made me sad. You saying that, to be honest.
I mean,
like,
yeah, it's a dark place. Like I was a Cowboys fan at the time, but I was still too young for the fumbled snap in the playoffs when they're kicking a field goal at the 20-yard line. I was still too young for that to like actually care enough. But this one was like.
Like this is like I know what's going on. I'm a fan. Yeah, that sucks.
But let's see. I got another one here. I have a personal one, but it's not as bad now that I think about it. So I'm gonna save that for an honorable mention. I'm gonna go ahead and take Bills 13 seconds. I mean, I could have taken all the Super Bowls they lost in the 90s, but I mean. Everyone loves the Bills fans just because of how insane they are. And to lose in 13 seconds like that is just insane. I mean, you go to overtime and you don't even get to touch the ball. There's not much else to say. I can't imagine how it felt to be a Bills fan after that.
You know what's crazy? Like I didn't put that on my list because that was like for a Chiefs fan.
Yeah,
That was top
I
tier.
agree. I was on. I mean, I was on the good side of it, but now it being years later,
But
a
you're
couple
so
years
right.
later, like holy
so right.
shit! That if that was reversed, we'd still be talking about it as in Kansas City.
I'd be devastated. You're
Yeah.
so right, and I don't think they've recovered from that.
No, absolutely not.
You're so right, dude. That's crazy. I put one in for the Russians, bro, and I didn't even think about that. Oh man. Anyways, damn, that was a good one. You actually just opened my mind up to another one that I could throw in there now too. It's a little bit more recency bias, but damn, that's crazy. It was literally the game after that with the Bengals. Like I could say that as a Chiefs fan, just for the sheer fact that, well, there's two of them I could say, but for the Chiefs fan, like going from that 13-second game to losing like up 24 to like 10 or something like that. I forgot what it was at half, or it was like 17. I don't remember. I think it was 24 we had, but like, damn, that like completely ruined that completely. People don't even talk about the 13 seconds like they should because of that. Like if we would have won and went to the Super Bowl or won the Super Bowl that year, it would have been the greatest. Yeah, it would have been literally. Yeah, you're right. A documentary about it. Wow, that's crazy to put that in my mind again. Damn, it was a hell of a. Bills have had a tough. That's a tough franchise to be a fan of too. Wow. Anyways, it is another football one. There's gonna be a lot of football ones I imagine on here for both of us. Well, there has been, but Giants beating the unbeaten Patriots, and this was another one where I was on the winning side as a fandom, but this had to be absolutely devastating as a Patriots fan, and I didn't put this on, but the second time they beat them too.
Was it the first time or the second time? Was
first time they were unbeaten?
Well, the unbeaten was first one, right? Was that also the helmet catch, or was the helmet catch second?
Helmet catch was the first one.
Damn,
it's considered like one of the greatest Super Bowls ever, just for the sheer fact of like the miracles that happened in that game, and Patriots were undefeated. It was unbelievable, and the Giants were a wild card that made it in at like 9-7.
I mean, yeah. Thinking of just, I don't want to say one.
It was David versus Goliath.
The underdogs that have absolutely rolled in Super Bowls is kind of crazy to go back and think about. I actually don't think you have this one. Do you have another Super Bowl one?
I don't.
Okay. When the Broncos had Peyton Manning and the first snap of the play went for a safety, they were huge favorites in that game, so that is insane.
Dude, how about they end up losing that?
It was like fucking 40 something to like 6.
10,
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
It was. That's unbelievable, man. That one, and you're just bringing up Super Bowl memories for me now, but like, like that's just unbelievable. Like that, and then another one I was gonna say, we'll get to that one. I guess we'll just put that we'll put that for honorable mentions. This was very. Oh God, this is recent. This is very personal to me. For the sheer fact that I was with a whole bunch of people from that country watching this, and my family is from this country also.
Oh.
It was painful. And it was like there was a team that should have never made it that far. It was the biggest underdog story. It was when France beat Croatia 3-1 in the World Cup. And I was obviously on the losing side of that as a Croatian and a Croatian fan. It's funny you brought up the Germany one because I was like, yeah, I was on the winning side of that, so it didn't feel that bad. But this was absolutely devastating.
Yeah.
This hurt bad. I remember it was. I think everybody was very happy we got that far, but it was also like the way we lost was absolutely devastating. Yeah, it was one of those games where it felt like the good guys lost, but like not even just being a Croatian fan, it felt like the whole world was rooting outside of France was rooting for Croatia. I don't know. And I think that happened again with Messi this year. But the good guys won this time, so we got redemption at least. But yeah,
I mean, didn't you guys get third place this year?
Yeah, they got third. I'm not like super upset about it because Croatia should have never made it that far, and France was murdering everybody. Like France was supposed to win that by a lot, and the fact that it was even a game for most of the game, and it ended up even was it 3-2 or 3-1? I feel like it was 3-2. I think it ended up scoring at the very end.
In which game?
And the France-Croatia one, I think they ended up scoring again at the very, very end. It was 3-1 or 3-2. Either way, like It was a game I think people said France was going to win like 4-0.
Croatia lost to the Argentina.
No. I'm talking about a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm talking about 2 World Cups ago. But yeah. Either way, that was my last one. Go ahead, buddy.
I got one more, and this one probably hits home. Dude, 2014 was terrible. Holy fuck. God damn. Now looking at it. I mean, I had the Dez game in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I have an honorable mention in 2014. The World Cup in 2014 with Germany, Brazil. And last but not least, 2014. Chiefs blowing a third quarter 38-10 lead in 2014 to lose to the Colts 45-44. This was 8 in a row in the playoffs that the Chiefs lost after this. You thought they just had the game. And the Colts just came back and won a 38-10 lead. Insane.
The reason I didn't put, there was 2 games. Oh God, why did you bring that up again? Wait, we're past that. No, it's cool. We had to go through that.
Era.
We had to go through that. Like you could say more than, there's 3 that come to my mind immediately when I think of that. It was us on the Titans when the Titans, he fumbled, got the ball back, and they scored and they won at the very end of the game, which was Mariota, which he fucking doesn't even play anymore, basically. The Steelers beat us without scoring a touchdown in the playoffs and the wild card, which we were like, I'm pretty sure we were like the 2nd seed that year. That was with Alex Smith. That was like right before. It's just crazy. The amount of times the Chiefs have blown. I know like the Bills have a lot recently, just really painful ones. People forget like the Chiefs went through it for a long time. Okay, we were like the laughing stock. We were what the Cowboys are now.
Every fan base has their those like deep dark times that they will never forget about.
You're right. Yeah, it's winning now helps. I'll give you that. But God damn it, this ones I even forget about. But man, all right. What's your honorable mentions, dude? The only one I'm gonna say is Super Bowl with the Bucks was really just heartbreaking because not only was like Mahomes having an unbelievable season, but it was like just the way we lost. And then I guess I had 2 because another one just came to my mind, but it was Patriots beating us like 50 something to, or like high 40s in that championship game to go to the first year Mahomes was playing. So I got 2 of them, and those are recency bias, and that's obviously Kansas City bias, but.
I got the Minneapolis Miracle.
Oh God, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then my last one was another biased one, but also in 2014, the Royals losing the World Series.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't use it was because they went back and won the next year.
Yeah. Damn, 2014 was tough, dude.
2014 sucked for me.
That'd be a tough year for you, buddy. Sports-wise, holy shit. See, back then I hated the Cowboys and the Packers, so it didn't matter to me as much. But damn, dude, feels bad for you. That's tough.
Another rough one, like even more recent, was Dak and Zeke's rookie year.
That was
just like blowing the odds out of the freaking water and making this super underdog run, and then losing on a game-winning field goal by old fuck Crosby. Always a fucking Packers, dude.
I mean, even last year or 2 years ago, 2 years ago, like the clock management situation at the end of the game.
The last 2 years, it's been embarrassing last second plays against the 49ers, so.
Maybe it's not heartbreaking ones. They're just embarrassing ones.
Those last 2 are embarrassing.
Yeah.
The Dez caught it and Mason Crosby 51-yarder to win the fucking Dak's rookie year. Those are heartbreaking.
Yeah. All right, what else you got? Any more?
That's all I got.
I'm going to throw one up here that just came to my mind, and this is just more so because you said 49ers. 49ers have had a tough go in important games. And I'm only going to say this one because we're about to see this matchup this week, but like it had to be extremely heartbreaking for the 49ers last year to lose all of their quarterbacks. I thought Super Bowl, but like, they made it to Super Bowl at least, and it was like a good game. I think was even more heartbreaking probably because they went to Super Bowl already, was making it like a really, really good team, making that run again, and then losing in the way they lost was just unbelievable. It was because it was just such an unbelievable way that they lost.
You felt like there's nothing to do.
Yeah. It was literally like like someone's getting surgery and you have to sit there and be like, there's nothing I can do. I just have to wait it out. Like, that's probably what it felt like as a 49ers fan that game, which sucked. Like, you knew you were going to lose. It just did not matter. Fuck, that would suck, dude.
Payback weekend.
Yeah, I feel the 49ers are probably going to win. You know what? I wouldn't mind the fucking Eagles getting slapped in the face, too. I'm getting real tired of Nick Sirianni, so.
I've converted
dude.
him. I've fully converted him. Celtics fan again, Eagles hater.
I love Kelsey too much to be.
Wait till
Eagles,
after this weekend
Eagles
when
hater.
he hates the Packers.
Dude, I'm an always Sunny fan, and I love Kelsey too. I'm okay with not liking the Packers that much. Okay, I've never been a Packers fan. All right, Giants and them had a rivalry too. Let's not forget that. Anyways, good show, dude. Thank you. On this side of me, appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, dude, good to be back.
Hell yeah,
good to be back. Hopefully, we can continue to stay consistent, man. Even after the season's over, we're gonna try and do as much as we can to really ramp it up this year and be consistent and kind of get this thing going a little bit more. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you, Zach, as always. Love you, buddy. You got anything else?
Appreciate you guys for watching. We're going to finish the season strong. Enjoy your football weekend. Take care of yourselves. Deuces. Bye. And always remember, Aaron Rodgers' favorite quarterback right now is Dak Prescott. Bye. Love you.